Hello, Sagittarius. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting March 24th, 2025. Sagittarius, I hope all is well. The deck that I'm using to do your messages for this week will be listed in the description box. Not intentionally doing reversals here, just going to cleanse the energies from doing Scorpio's messages, and we shall begin your messages. By the way, welcome any new subscribers. I appreciate you. All right, so the energy's here for Sagittarius. What is the potential energy here for Sagittarius this week? Messages for Sagittarius. Oops. The backs of these cards are not smooth, and it's beautiful cards, but it just creates difficulty for shuffling, you know? But anyway, let's cut this deck here, Sagittarius, and begin your messages to see what is coming up. All right, so the first message for you, I'm not reading reversals. Damn. Sagittarius, did I not just draw this card for you last week? Why is it that you guys always seem to get the Three of Swords? All right, let's, okay. So we already know what the Three of Swords is all about, right? Separation, heartache, and grief. Let me just follow through here because, when the Three of Swords shows up here, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be for every Sagittarius that I'm reading for. That's just virtually impossible. This is a, um, open-ended reading here. It's not for, it's general. That's what I meant to say. It's just a general reading. And so the Three of Swords, grief, heartache, separation, third party in play when it comes to romance, three conflicting energies that could be related to family, romantic partners, or friends, couples that are still together. There may be some sort of distance that separates you, that brings on the heartache and grief. Pet loss, always assign pet loss to the Three of Swords. Pet gets away, family is left grieving. Divorces, pending divorces. Well, we are going to throw a clarifier right off the bat as to why this Three of Swords is here. I have to go back and look at the video. I don't know if it was you, the Sagittarius, that received the Three of Swords, but there was also energy here related to separation of employment. And I'm going to start doing recaps of these energies when it relates to the news, because there was a lot of stuff that took place last week, and I was like totally surprised, especially I think there was a fire that killed like 51 or 52 people in one of those countries at a club. And whenever the Pentacles show up with these swords, I talked about businesses closing up. I saw just UPS is laying off 10,000 workers, but there was other stuff that was occurring. So yeah, I have to start doing recaps. Anyway, and then power outages. Remember the tower was in three of the signs, and I mentioned that whenever the death card and the sun are in the same spread, we can hear, it's always guaranteed that we will hear about people having to deal with power outages. And that whole entire week was the tornadoes that occurred in Alabama, Missouri, all throughout the southern states. Well, there were several, well, it was over 250,000 people who lost power during that time. Anyway, enough of that. So the three of, so someone is struggling here. This is the Eight of Swords that's on top of the Three of Swords. Okay, so someone has a fear. Now, I'm going to try to make sense out of the situation here for you, Sagittarius. Someone may be having a fear of having to deal with a separation or a breakup. It could be a divorce. And it's keeping you up at night. You're nervous about it. There's some sort of tension involved. I always assign that there could be, communication barriers or blockages, with romantic partners, with the Eight of Swords. or there is some sort of fear related to having to find out if there's, a third party in play. Okay. So these are just several things that I'm coming up with, but it's not something that's set in stone. I'm just trying to figure out. I think that there's the Three of Swords here presenting itself, clarified by the Eight of Swords, is someone still having to deal with some sort of fears, worries, concerns about a. It could be a separation that has already taken place, a divorce that had already taken place, or a third party that has come into place within a relationship, or some sort of fear in terms of communication barriers or blockages. All right. So let's move beyond that energy here because I don't think I need to throw a clarifier on the Eight of Swords. So what's up here next for Sagittarius? Um, one of the big money cards, financial independent cards here. There's only two of them. Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I regard as financial independence. Either you're striving to be a Sagittarius or you already are. All right, so money looking good here, money looking strong. This could be anyone in terms of being recognized for any work that you done involving your actual works, work employment, and the recognition comes in from your employer through. It could be it could be a pay raise. It definitely could be a promotion or bonus money. However, I regard the Nine of Pentacles as spending and splurging. So we're in the season where people have, done their taxes and getting their refunds back. If there's anything that you want to purchase in terms of yourself or, purchase for others, do it, Sagittarius. You're not to feel guilty about it because this card always comes through to remind you that you are deserving of something that you worked hard for, right? Also, too, the Nine of Pentacles represents many options that could be opening up to you in other areas of your life. So always be open for anything opportunistic this week for you. Following the Nine of Pentacles now, we have the Page of Pentacles. Again, the job offer, birth of a business idea, the start of your financial, the start of your financial earnings improving or getting better. The pages always start those things off. Up next, now we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups here is paying attention to your intuition, Sagittarius, definitely. And then also to, because this is your reading here, an extension of energy coming towards you by romantic partners, friends, family members. It could be including co-workers showing, extended dedication and devotion towards you. So when it comes to paying attention to your intuition, trusting yourself, because there could be many options that open up to you and presented to you this week, and you always want to make sure that you're selecting what's going to be best for you. Following the Seven of Cups here, now we have the Two of Cups, specifically for the Sagittarians that I'm reading for that are already engaged in romantic partnerships, equal number of cups. So you're getting out of the relationship in terms of what you're putting in. Mirrors over here, however, to the Three of Swords. Okay, and that could be a whole different topic or conversation. So just to shed some sort of light on this quickly, it could be what I just said about someone having to have dealt with a recent separation, pending divorce, or it's something that's about to occur, a recent separation or divorce. Mind you, the Three of Swords that I had already spoke about and sort of jump right over it, Sagittarius, that whenever the pentacles show up with any swords, could mean some sort of separation from employment, or it could be some sort of retirement that could be taking place. So keep that in mind. Nine of Pentacles follows the Three of Swords. And then what follows the Nine of Pentacles is the Page of Swords. So it could be that, someone is leaving another job for a better position or another job, and the pain and grief comes in from having to leave what you've already established in terms of building up friendships with coworkers. That's how I see it. That's a possibility. But also, too, could be attached to what I said about the Two of Cups being a relationship card, mirroring over there to that Three of Swords could be the third party in play, someone having to deal with a separation. Um, Eight of Swords clarifying all of that, still having fears, sleepless nights, worries, anxiety, or tension related to that. Up next, now we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands in this instance means that there's something about to move forward in a positive sense. Either you're drawing your energy towards that or the energy is coming towards you. Traveling may be involved for some Sagittarians this week. If you are going to travel, you're going to be safe to and from. Then also to a sign with the Three of Wands that there could be love affairs and long distance, attraction and love affairs at a distance. Up next, now we have the Emperance card. Emperance card, major arcana comes in here. Some of this energy here could relate to some Sagittarians that I'm reading for, focusing their energy, redrawing that energy back towards yourself. Empress is always having to take care of yourself. It's a card that represents beauty. So, of course, quite naturally, some of you could be going to beauty salons, hair salons, nail salons, or whatever, trying to improve the energy of your own being, becoming whole in terms of whole health. Could be exercising more, eating properly, dieting, whatever's going to help you feel good overall. This is a card that always represents loving yourself, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, being at peace with yourself, knowing what your worth is and what it means and your value, what it means to you and to other people. Also, for some Sagittarians, I'm reading around, there could be, pregnancy news surrounding you and also childbirth. Empress could be some Sagittarians this week since we just entered into spring, depending on the region that you live in. It's just spending some time outdoors enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty. Up next, for you Sagittarius, and by the way, something, and I forgot to mention that because I get so caught up with, expressing the energies of the Empress other ways though, but still, this is a card that always warrants something growing, developing, new, or expanding. Whether or not it has any significance in terms of a connection underneath that Nine of Pentacles, it remains to be seen. But something definitely is growing, developing, and expanding around you. Now we have the Six of Pentacles. This is a card that represents charity, gift giving, right? Equal number of pentacles. It still would be a pay raise for some Sagittarians that I'm reading for. Or it could be any types of apologies coming forth for anyone who has handed you slight in the past. So you could be giving someone a gift this week, Sagittarius, or someone could be giving you a gift this week. Money looking good, looking strong. Next up, we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords here is how I read the Seven of Swords is people usually from your past that you have disconnected your energies from. Again, disconnected your energies from friends, distance yourself from family members, and this also could include exes. Okay, so they may not physically be around you, but when the card shows up here in the spread, it's their energy is lingering. So that means if it's lingering, they have the potential of resurfacing. Using your intuition here underneath that Seven of Cups to know the difference that if they show themselves back up, they're not going to create anything beneficial or good for you. They're just going to create more conflicting energies and chaos. So know the difference. Also, if it's not that energy that you experience this week, Sagittarius, some of you could just, the resurfacing or rediscovering of material things. That always comes through with the Seven of Swords for me. Things that you thought you lost, forgot about, put down, misplaced, always comes back with the Seven of Swords. Up next now we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords here automatically could be new conversations with new people or new conversations with existing people around you. Seven of Cups, someone could be checking you out through social media. However, when that Seven of Cups shows up here in the spread, the Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups, that means that this person may come forward. Now, this could be a coworker, this could be a friend, this could be a neighbor. They've been checking you out possibly through social media. It sits underneath the Two of Cups. That may have some sort of bearing or significance in terms of the energies being read here. However, first actions and first moves, and also to information in all aspects, uh, that you could be accessing. This is through social media. This is news that you read in the newspaper, global, worldly news that comes forth. However you access that, okay. So, but this person here who may have been checking you out through social media, who has an interest in you, possibly, okay, may be coming forward and letting their energies be known. All right, so additional messages here for you, Sagittarius. We have the High Priestess again, trusting your intuition, like the Seven of Cups, but this is a stronger energy here. Also, the High Priestess always represents opposites attract. Sagittarius, you could be shielding secrets from someone, or someone's shielding secrets from you. When it comes to romances, of course, likes and crushes come forward. But we already said that the Seven of Cups will reveal any likes and crushes. Um, there may be something going on here for you this week where the High Priestess also asks you, Sagittarius, to be a little bit more patient. Have a little bit more patience with whatever that energy may be for you. Most importantly, though, with the High Priestess is trusting your instincts. She's here to help guide you so that you are making the right choices for yourself moving forward. Up next, now we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups here just simply means um, a temporary bout of emotions. It may not be something that personally affects or impacts you. It could be that if you have children, I always say it could be your child, it could be your romantic partner, it could be your friend, it could be a coworker, it could be someone else in the family. Okay, but whatever that instance is, if it does express itself, it's going to be temporary. So I wouldn't worry about the Five of Cups, but it does relate to some sort of being handed some sort of sadness or disappointment. Last card I have for you here is the Chariot. Okay, the major arcana. The Chariot is here. Very strong, very positive. Um, Definitely there's a rapid change of energy, always positive that is coming towards you. And we have the money cards here, so I can't go without saying that there still could be some Sagittarians who may be considering purchasing vehicles this week, like the Three of Wands in terms of traveling. Uh, you may be traveling this week. You're going to be safe to and from. You may be dealing with some sort of car repairs, major or minor. Um, just don't be the Sagittarius that gets behind the source of any vehicles. Disregard the speeding limit because you will end up with a moving violation. I mentioned with the Page of Swords, someone checking you out on social media, right? Here's the Chariot that I equate with the Star card, social media, social networking. So it could be a greater instance of that energy or engagements for some of you this week, and it's all good. Um, what you may be wishing for, hoping for, praying for may also come forth because of the presence of the Chariot. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Sagittarius. Only take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Remember, it's just me interpreting these messages here. Um, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Welcome any new subscribers once again. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Remain smiling. All's going to work out. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.